standard case of Tommy, and this hand can consistently go here or stay here. Some people hold it here. I prefer to grab the leg, just hold this tight and just slide out, and I stay up on my tippy toe, keep my head down, and flex my lat. This makes him extremely uncomfortable and will allow me to start to work my movement. Okay. So when I'm crossbody, you'll see how sometimes what I'll do now is I will fake like I'm gonna bring this arm around his head so he gets that block in. Then I put my shin and my knee over, windshield wiper, grab it, and then come up to here. Now this will give me this arm attack. And the key here is that, look at his shoulder, that I just put it here. Okay. Another way is I can place this with this leg over the top here, and just bring it down like that. I don't prefer this one as much, just because of my legs. My shorter legs would be better. So this one, I've just had much more success on, from right here, pinning and placing this down. He turns his arm, it's the same logic, just the other way, and it goes that way. Okay. All right, from right here, from this position, I'll come back to just standard case of Tommy. Okay. 3 ways I'm going to get this arm. Number 1 is I grab under and I pinch his head. And what I'll do is I'll try to pinch these together and he'll straighten to alleviate the pain. And that's going to give me my first attack. So again, I pinch the 2 together. He'll straighten out. This is my forearm. This brings us down and locks. Okay. Number 2 is I put my fingers in his throat. Same thing. Okay. Number 3, if it's punching, I punch the face. Just like that. So, to get this arm, what I do is I start to twist my body and I think, and look at it. Number 1. Okay. Number 2 is when I go like this and I start to pull this, I forearm. Number 3, and number 4. Those are my 4 entries to this. Okay, second attack from Keizo-Gatame, standard Keizo, is from right here. What I'm going to do, I want to get rid of this arm. I don't want it around my body because I know that he can bridge me. So what I'll do is I will just let this go and I will just hit to the sky and then I'll come back underneath it. Now, by doing this, look what I have. I have the baseball choke. Oh, the unicorn, whatever you want to call it. 2 hands on the back, whoop, and whoop. Or from right here, they call it the unicorn because it looks like it's coming out of his head, right? Okay. All right, now, once I do this, I can also see how that gives me his arm. Now watch, hook from right here. You're in this position, hook, turn, step, knee up, back to the arm lock. Again, from right here, I want to get rid of this so I hip up, grab it. Okay, look at my body now, watch me right here. Post, step, arm lock. One more time. Hook this. In this position, sometimes this arm gets stuck under this leg. And if you grapple, you will end up in this position at some time in your grappling career. And if you don't, then you're not rolling around enough on the mat. And it doesn't matter how it happens. Sometimes I'm pushing this down, he straightens it out, whoop, and I sit over it. Okay? Now I've got to be careful because if he's real strong, he'll grab and he will just bridge me. Bridge. Over the top. So, when I end up in this position here, okay, from this position, I want to keep this. I want to keep it. Now, right from here, my arm is going to go from here, down to his hip. From here to his hip. From here, and this arm lock. Okay. So again, I'm not searching for this position, but for some reason, let's say he bridged me, boom, and he pulls his elbow down, and all of a sudden I sit here, I still have to be careful. Now look at it. Hold that wrist. Pull your arm up. Move me. Okay. Body control, the leg comes over, and this just goes right to here. From here to here to here. Sometimes you can only get this leg over, and then you come in, that's fine. So you're here. Kesagatami. This is a flow, which gives me this arm. It's really sneaky. Everything's nice and tight. Everything's nice and tight in this position. And what I do is I transition from standard to this kesa. It's still tight. You bridge, you breathe. Okay? It's still uncomfortable for him. I should be up like that. Alright, so this is called swinging base. 1. Okay. 2 is I switch. Okay, now watch from right here. He would be more comfortable if his head was on the ground. So I trick him and I let him. Ooh. Now watch my elbow. And then my knee. And now watch this knee. And then I just go right back into the arm. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, okay, 3, right here. Now I could lock him right here. See, but what I do is I put my knee up and now I take it. From here, transition. Push. Okay, now I pick his other arm up and lock his other arm.